Okay guys, so this video I'll go over how I tackle the verification process, and this is what I always use for my system. So I'll always start off risking 0.5%. I know many people start off risking 1%. They get too greedy, too impatient, and want to pass the verification quick so they can start making money quick. But if you start off risking 1%, that's very risky, because then you have a chance of being in drawdown, and once you're in drawdown, then your psychology is not good. When your psychology is not good, your trading is not good. So I would start off risking 0.5% until you're up 2%. Now, given that I have multiple funded accounts, what I do is I risk 0.5% until I'm up 1%. But for most, you should just risk 0.5% until you're up 2%, because you have 2 months. 2 months is more than enough time. As long as you follow this trading rule, this system, or follow your own system that makes sense, you shouldn't lose your verification. The statistic is that 25% only pass the verification, but obviously if you have a system, if you have some proven system, that number does not relate to you. The number increases significantly. So this is my system that I use, risking 0.5% until you're up 2%. Once you're up 2%, then proceed to risk 1%. Or if you want to play it really safe, then you could still continue risking 0.5% until you pass the goal. But what I would do is I would create that buffer, risking 0.5% until you're up 2%. Once you're up 2%, proceed to risk 1%. And then the only way I'll go back to risking 0.5% is if my account is back to the original balance. So if my account goes back to original balance, I will go back to risking 0.5%. So I'll give you an example. So say you have a 100K account, you win the next 2 trades when using 0.5%. Next 2 trades, 1 to 2, RR, risk to reward. So what is that? That's 2%. You're up 2% now. You're up 2%, and you create a buffer, and you have a nice buffer. Buffer is cushion. I explained it in my previous videos, and then now you're up 2%. Now you continue to risk 1%. But what if you take 2 L's? The next 2 trades are L's. So now you continue risking 1%. Now you lost 1K. You lost this trade. Now you lost the next trade. You lost it. So now you're back to your original balance of 100K. That's when I'll go back to repeating the process, risking 0.5% until you're up 2%. Once you're up 2%, proceed to risk 1%. So basically, you just gotta follow this. It's very simple. There's nothing complicated. Literally, just follow the system and be patient. Don't rush the process, and it'll come to you. If you want to start off risking 1% and get greedy, good luck to you. Your chances of passing the verification has now decreased. So all I gotta say is, stay patient. Verification, you have more than enough time. This is not a challenge. Challenge is much more. It's much more riskier to pass. It's also much harder to pass because you have 1 month to make 10%, whereas verification you have 2 months to make 5%. So as long as you're patient, you will pass verification. And that's all for this video. It's very simple, nothing complicated.